Welcome, Girl Horrors and Deadites. My name is Sam, and welcome to Our Life in Horror. I am going to be doing a solo trailer review for you guys today. I wanted to review In a Violent Nature because I'm very excited for this movie. The director is Chris Nash. I don't think I've seen anything done by him before. So the trailer starts off in the woods, which automatically I love. It's got a very backwoods feel to it. I love the Wrong Turn movies, well, the first couple at least. I love Friday the 13th, like the Crystal Lake feels. So that's automatically how I felt with the beginning of this trailer. And we see the killer. I'm pretty sure this is a movie that is in the point of view of the killer, which is a unique idea. So we're going to be following him rather than, the group of friends that you would normally follow that are being hunted down. And we see a car that goes by and a bunch of young friends cheering. So yeah, just off the first few seconds of this trailer, I was impressed. And I knew this was going to be up my alley. So we see the killer walking through the forest, and we see a dead animal rotting, which just adds to the backwoods feel of it. He comes up to this cabin in the woods and walks in, and there's a man with a gun, and he takes the gun from the guy, and we hear a gunshot go off, and he walks out with the gun. But then we do see him pick up another weapon in the forest. It's some form of axe. I'm not very good at my weapons. So we know he's not just going to be killing with one weapon like some other famous killers in the horror community do. So he's going to have multiple weapons, and we see him approach the blonde girl, and she screams, and then we see him approach someone else, and it just looks like he's going on a killing spree. I'm very curious as to what the body count is going to be on this movie. I think it's going to be very, well, it says right in the title, In a Violent Nature, so it's going to be bloody. Then we get a scene where there's someone in a lake, so that's definitely Camp Crystal Lake vibes as well, which I love. And there's a chase scene in the forest. I think this is going to be a very brutal, fun slasher, and I'm very curious how they're going to pull it off, following the killer the whole time, rather than, I don't know, are we going to get to know some of these people he's hunting down, like the younger kids that he's hunting down? How are they going to make us get to know those characters more, or are we just not, and they're going to make us solid story out of following the killer? I'm very curious to see how this gets pulled off. And then we get this scene with this woman, and she says,
"Animals don't get too hung up on reason. They just keep killing."
And he is just bashing someone, like someone's head in, or just violently killing someone. I think this movie is going to be super bloody and violent. It says so right in the title. So I'm really looking forward to it. So this movie comes to theaters May 31st. I'm hoping to be there opening night. I'm very excited. I'm a big slasher fan. I actually don't know if we got to see the front of this killer's face in the trailer. I'm going to have to go back and look. I'm wondering if it's going to remain a mystery throughout the movie, or if we're actually going to get to see his face. From the back, he looks very bloody and gross. I'm very excited. Let me know what you thought of this trailer in the comments, if you're going to be going to see it, or if you're going to wait for it to come out. I'm assuming it's going to come out on Shudder because they have a part in putting it on. And yeah, please subscribe, like this video, share, and stay spooky.